Beginning, the battlefield between stars. The war between humanity and the Trell Empire had burned across 9 systems and 3 decades. I was born during the early years of the conflict, raised on stories of alien cruelty, of scales, claws, and cold blood. I never expected that one day, one of them would save my life. My name is Lieutenant Aaron Cole, Earth Federation Marines, 4th Recon Division. Our mission was simple, or at least it was supposed to be. We were sent to scout the ruined moon of Sarion 3, a gray wasteland where our last outpost had gone silent. High Command suspected a Trell ambush, but we didn't expect the scale of it. When the first plasma round hit, everything turned to chaos. My squad scattered behind the jagged rocks, and the air filled with the shriek of ion weapons. The Trell were fast, tall, muscular beings with skin that shimmered faintly like metal. Their movements were precise, their eyes glowing amber through the fog. I tried to return fire, but something hit me, a beam from the ridge, slicing through my shoulder armor. I dropped behind cover, bleeding, my vision fading. Through the haze, I saw my squad fall one by one. My comms died. The last thing I heard was a distant explosion and static. When I woke again, it was dark. Not battlefield dark, but enclosed. A low hum filled the air. I tried to move, but my arm was bound and something warm pressed against my skin. Then I heard her voice. Whoa. Musical. You're alive. Good. I opened my eyes to see her, a tall, silver-skinned alien woman kneeling beside me. Her armor was cracked, her shoulder bleeding blue. Her eyes, golden and sharp, locked on mine with something I couldn't read. You, I croaked. You're Trell. Her jaw tightened. Yes, and you're human. The war forgot to kill us both today. Middle, the enemy who saved me. Her name was Kaelera, a Trell commander. She had dragged me out from the battlefield before the orbital bombardment wiped the surface. We were both stranded. No communication, no backup, no idea who would reach us first. The cave she brought me to was hidden beneath the surface, sealed by metallic stone. Her ship had crashed somewhere nearby. I should leave you to die, she said as she used some strange gel on my wound. That's what your people would do to mine. Then why didn't you? I asked, wincing. Her expression softened just a fraction. Because you looked surprised. Surprised? Yes, not afraid. Just surprised that I didn't kill you. I didn't have an answer for that. For the next few days we survived together. She had rations, a small fire unit, and medgel. My shoulder healed faster than it should have. Her tech was decades beyond ours. I watched her as she worked, the precision in her movements, the way she occasionally stared at the stars through the cave opening, whispering in her language. Do you miss home? I asked one night. She looked at me like I'd said something forbidden. Home burned long ago. The war doesn't leave places to miss. He nodded. Same for us. Earth's skies are darker now. We built weapons that blot out the sun. Kaelera's voice softened. And yet here we are, breathing the same air. There was silence for a while, broken only by the faint hum of her equipment. Then she said, When I first saw you, I thought you'd kill me. I smiled weakly. Funny. I thought the same. Strange bond. On the 6th day, she found something. A signal beacon, half buried near her shipwreck. She repaired it, though I could tell she hesitated before activating it. Whose beacon is that? I asked. Mine, she said simply. If I send it, my people will come. And they'll kill me. Yes. We stared at each other for a long moment. Then she powered it off and walked away without a word. That night I couldn't sleep. I heard her breathing quietly across the fire, her armor plates off, her body marked with faint bioluminescent lines. They pulsed slowly, like the rhythm of a heart. "Kaelara," I whispered. She turned her head slightly. "What? Why didn't you send the beacon?" Her eyes met mine, glowing gold in the dark. "Because I don't know what would happen to me if I did." I didn't understand what she meant at first. But over the next few days it became clear. She was beginning to doubt the war, just as I was. We shared food, stories, even laughter once. She tried human rations and nearly gagged. I tried her nutrient gel and nearly passed out. It became a rhythm, a fragile piece in a universe that had forgotten what that word meant. One night, as the winds howled outside the cave, she spoke again. "When this war ends," she said softly, "what will your kind do? Rebuild. Pretend we were right. And you? I'll try to remember this." Her gaze lingered on me for a long time. Then she said something in Trellish. When I asked what it meant, she replied, "It means forbidden mercy, the rescue that changed everything." On the 10th day, the ground shook. We both ran to the cave entrance and saw the sky ablaze. Dropships. Human ones. My comlink crackled to life. "This is Captain Hayes. Any survivors on the ground, respond." I stared at Kaelara. Her eyes widened. She knew what that meant. Rescue for me, death for her. She stepped back, hand tightening around her weapon. "Go. They'll be here in minutes. I can explain." She shook her head. "No. Your kind doesn't explain. They execute." She turned to leave, but I grabbed her wrist. "Kaelara, you saved my life." She froze. Her golden eyes searched mine, unreadable. "Then forget me. Live human." But I couldn't. When the Federation troops arrived, they found me outside the cave. I told them I'd survived alone, scavenging from a wrecked Trell outpost. They took me aboard, checked my vitals, debriefed me for hours. I said nothing about her. That night, as I looked out the viewport of the ship, I saw something streaking through the clouds, a faint blue glimmer. A Trell escape pod. She'd made it out. And for some reason I felt relief. Months later, the second meeting. 3 months passed. I was stationed at Frontier Outpost 92, near the border system of Mirren's Gate, a ceasefire zone where neither side dared to cross. One night, alarms blared. A single ship breached the neutral boundary. Small, damaged, unarmed. My blood froze when the scanners read its signature, Trell. I was on the landing bay when it arrived. The ramp opened and she stepped out. Lyra. The soldiers raised their rifles instantly. I stepped forward. "Hold your fire." She was thinner, her armor scorched, but her eyes were still gold, steady and alive. "I need to speak to your command," she said, her voice steady. "I bring terms." Later, during the negotiations, I wasn't supposed to see her, but she sent for me anyway. When I entered the holding room, she smiled faintly. "Still alive, human. Still disobeying orders, alien." Her smile widened just slightly. "You didn't tell them about me." "Why?" "Because the universe needs at least one secret worth keeping." There was a long pause before she said softly, "Our war is ending. Maybe there's something left after." She reached up and pressed a small object into my hand, a pendant shaped like a crystal shard. "When you see this light," she said, "you'll know peace has begun." Then she was gone. Her ship left the next morning, vanishing into the void, ending light in the dark.